How many times before you go to bed do you say, I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to start my day positive. I'm going to look at things differently tomorrow. What the hell is wrong with today? Who gets that fire in their belly that says, ooh, tomorrow's going to be a different day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start tomorrow. I think you need to start right now. Not tomorrow. Not a week from now. Now. Here's the problem with working out. It is not something that you will see results the next day. People have to put in work. Like Christ. So many people think instant results. Oh, I've been working out for a week and I don't see anything different. Well, you have to make changes. You have to put in the time. You have to put in your penance. It drives me nuts when people say to me, I've been working out for about a month now and I haven't seen any results. And I say to them, well, what did you do? I've been walking. You've been walking far? Yeah, I go for about a 5-10 minute walk. And I said, have you changed your eating patterns? No, don't do much of that, but I thought I'm just going to start slow. Now, don't get me wrong. At least it's a start. But you have to commit and you can't fool yourself. I had a guy come up to me the other day and goes, hey, look at this. Check out this. The shirt fits a bit looser. And I'm not gonna fucking say to the guy, I don't see any difference. And I'm gonna humor him and go, oh, really? He said, yeah. About 2 months ago, this thing didn't fit. And I'm thinking, in my head, dude, it's still tight. And you need to do something about this. If you look around, there is tons of people with these big, massive bellies. And we're fine with that. And I'm not shaming anybody, but good God. My mother sent me videos that she had done up, and now you can put them on the computer. And they're from, I don't know, probably like 1955, 1960, and they're of my dad and my uncle, and no sound, just like these old videos. And everybody in that video was ripped. I'm not talking, they look good. Even my dad and his brother had abs. They were ripped. And they were probably 25, maybe. And what is happening? If you look around, I even go into the gym, and I'm looking at these guys, and I'm 46. I'm looking at some of these kids, and they're 22, 23, 20, I don't know. They're younger than me. And they got, like, titties, and they got, like, love handles. And yeah, they're in the gym. I get it. That's great. What the hell has happened? And it's so easy to blame society or parenting. But gosh, at some point they have to look at themselves and say, this isn't good. And you know what I look at? When they're 20, 23, 24, and they're like that, like, what's 40? What's 50 bring? I saw this kid the other day, athlete, worked at this place I go to pick up lumber, and good shape, and hockey player, and he is vaping. And I couldn't believe it. I went up to this kid and I'm like, listen, I'll make you a deal. I said, I'll buy your vape off you for $100. But the deal is, if I catch you smoking again, you have to give me $200. And I'm thinking, this is this kid's way out. And And he looks at me and goes, oh, no, man, don't think I can do that. I'm not ready yet. And I said to him, okay, well, do me a favor. Don't do it for you. Do it for your 30 or 40-year-old self. Do it for that guy. Because now that guy's got to live with the shit you put him through. And he kind of looked at me and thought it was probably inappropriate that I approached him at work. And that ended that conversation. And I was like, this is it. These fucking people are bored or something. They have no drive. But there should be no one under 40 or 50 walking around with these massive bellies and love handles. It just shouldn't be. Like, what is going on? Nobody wants to put in the goddamn work. And I'm not saying I've been in shape my whole life. I come from a sugar, throw it down your throat generation. We used to go, before I went to school, Mommy would stop in. Now, mind you, this is the 80s. I guess it's no excuse. Go pick your treat for your lunch. You know what my treat was? I got Pepsi, chips, and maybe like a chocolate bar. That's what I had in my lunch. It was predetermining where I was going to be in life. It was setting me up for failure. Now, my mom didn't probably know that, but gotta wonder what they're thinking. So then I fought for years to stop that feeling, that craving. And now I have to continuously fight it. Part of me wonders if I was pre-programmed from the beginning to eat like shit. So therefore my body just gave me those results. And now every day on, I have to fight this battle with sugar and how my body reacts. I don't lose weight easy. Everything is a struggle. But I like the struggle. It makes me feel alive. And again, I'm not one that likes to go back and say, oh, my mommy did this, my daddy did that, and that's who I am. So I'm not saying that's their fault, but I recognized that shit did not help me. And so I had to make changes. And I made changes at 17. Some people said I went a little too far and, worked out too much at some point. But I managed to maintain a decent weight. And every time, I think, because I think I have some kind of addiction to sugar at some point in the years, I did fall off the wagon a bit, but I continuously kind of worked out. And in the last, little bit, I've got into a little more of the science behind it. I got into intermittent fasting. I would eat, like we were taught to, you can't leave the table until you clear your plate. So, I would get a big plate of food from a restaurant, fucking massive portions they give out now, and I finished it because I did not want to be left with the light shut out while the dishwasher was running to finish my plate. So I think we are predetermined situations like that, a good boy finishes his plate. But now I'm kind of like, I gotta watch the portion size. And it's not going to hurt anybody if I leave a little bit left behind. So I believe people need routines. I think the body and the brain loves a routine. So you have to set yourself up with some kind of workout regimen, some kind of routine. Now, here's the trick. It has to be a lifestyle. It just can't be, this is what I'm going to do for 2 months, because just like an alcoholic, you'll fall off the wagon really quick. So you just have to make it part of your life. You get up, you do this, you do that, and that's the stages that you have to set. And then your body's like, hey, aren't we working out this morning? You're like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot, let's get it. And that's how easy it is. But you can't stop. It's continuous. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. Go for it. Push, and everyone can do it.